So I've been playing games from 15 years ago on my iPad 4 using a PS3 controller. The experience is perfect, zero lag, and fully compatible with every stick and button. What's wild is that this was working long before MFI or standard controller support ever existed on iOS. So how did I pull this off? Is it fake? I've been getting a lot of questions about this lately. Today, I'm going to walk you through the entire setup process. And if you're running on iOS 6 or earlier like me, make sure to stick around for the second half of this video. Otherwise, it's not gonna work at all. Now let's get into it. To get started, you will need a genuine PS3 controller, a Lightning or 30-pin cable for your iPad, a mini USB cable for the controller, a jailbroken iPhone or iPad running any version before iOS 7.1, a computer, it can be Mac or Windows, and some software downloads. First, you'll need a genuine PS3 controller. Look for this model ID. Mine ends with a T, but it still works. Avoid the knockoffs at all costs. I've actually got a fake one here just to show you the problem. When I plugged it into my Mac, it shows up as an Xbox controller. These fake ones use generic chips that lack the proper handshake we need for this setup. Next, the software. You can't download Blutrol from Cydia anymore, it's essentially abandonware today. And unfortunately, I can't post links here, but I recommend checking archive.org for the deb files. Grab both files 3.0 and 3.5.2, and trust me, having both will save you a lot of headaches later. Before installing the main app, we need to sort out the dependencies. Open Cydia and download Bluetooth Companion, BT Stack, and iFile. These should all be available on the Big Boss repo. After that, head to your computer and grab the 6-pair tool for Mac or 6-axis pair tool if you're on Windows. Open iFile and tap the Wi-Fi icon until it says Accepting Connections. Then on your computer, open a web browser and type in the IP address and socket shown on the iPad. Go to User, Downloads, and upload both Blutrol deb files. Now back on the iPad. Install Blutrol 3.5.2, and once installed, open the app and enter the PS3 controller pairing mode until it displays the iPad's Bluetooth address. If you're on a Mac, connect both the controller and your iOS device to your computer. Open 6-pair and hit pair. And if you're on Windows, open 6-axis pair and manually type in the Bluetooth address you found in step 4. Then click Apply. This tells the controller it now belongs to your iPad. Now open Blutrol again and enter pairing mode. Unplug the controller and press the PS button. The 4 red lights should start blinking, and as soon as Blutrol picks it up, only one light will remain on. That means you're connected. Blutrol works on a per app basis, so to set up a game, you need to take a screenshot of the in-game controls and open the image inside Blutrol. Tap Add Controller Configuration and select the PS3 controller. From there, you just drag the button overlays onto the screen icons. You can even use 2 fingers to resize the joystick zones to get the sensitivity just right. So above were the official steps of setting up Blutrol, but for me, the key presses on my controller are not being registered at all, even after all the pairing and setup. So I dug deeper for quite a while and eventually found a solution. Now let's fix the no response issue. So at this point, you should have the Blutrol 3.5.2 installed. Open Cydia again and remove it. Go back to iFile and uninstall Blutrol 3.0. If the icon doesn't appear after installation, just reboot or respring your device. Pair the controller again as usual. If the buttons still don't work, press the sleep button on your iPad, and it should wake back up immediately. And now everything should be working properly. These steps sound a little repetitive, but it took me ages to figure out. And for some reasons, Blutrol version 3.0 only works after this specific process of installation. But if you're on iOS 7, you can usually skip this and stick with the latest version 3.5. A few final tips after the setup. Blutrol 3.0 will prevent your device from sleeping while your controller is paired, so make sure to disconnect it or kill the app when you're done playing. If you want to quickly pair your controller next time, always open Blutrol first and enter pairing mode before pressing the PS button on the controller. The controller axis works as press and drag on the screen, so you can't map it across multiple buttons. And not every button is available for mapping in Blutrol 3.0, but that's usually enough for most games. To give you a better idea about how different games feel like playing with a controller, I'll be making a separate video showcasing 10 games from different genres so you can see for yourself if it's a worthwhile experience. Alright, that's it for this video. If you're still having troubles using Blutrol or pairing with controllers, feel free to leave a comment down below. Have fun playing old games with some tactility. And in the next episode, we'll explore together an even more wild way of playing the iPad. So stay tuned and remember to subscribe if you're interested. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.